What is pi? Pi can mean something different to everyone. Am I asking about pi or pi? You may just find that the two are connected. In honor of Pi Day, March 14th, I'd like to talk a little bit about pi, and that means all kinds. It'll be easy as pie. So what is pi, and how is it related to circles? Let's measure the diameter of this pi. Looks to be about 10 inches or so. Now let's measure the circumference, or the distance around the outside, and we'll use a string. I'd say it's a little over 31 inches. How are these two values related? Now the pieces of the pie should be coming together. If we divide the circumference of the circle the pie makes by the diameter of that same circle, would you look at that? About 3.14. If we had more precision in this measurement, we could get even more digits on the end, and eventually it would resemble the approximate value of pi. So pi is simply the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter, and this works for all circles. So I encourage you to find a circle and try this out for yourself. Check to see that you can find an approximation for pi. It's a pretty sweet demonstration. We've known about pi for thousands of years. Sort of. Ancient Egyptians had estimations for pi, but they weren't sure if it could be simplified to a fraction. Today, of course, we know that pi is irrational, or it goes on forever. But hey, never-ending pi sounds pretty good, doesn't it? We actually know pi to trillions of digits, but most of the time we only need a few digits after the decimal point, even for precise calculations. Applications for pi go all the way from baking pies to the stars in our night skies. In most cases, for you and for me, 3.14 will work just fine. The symbol for pi was popularized by the great mathematician Leonard Euler in the early 1700s. That seems pretty recent for how long pi has been in use. To be honest, there's always more we can learn about pi. It's one of the most important constants in our society. It shows up just about everywhere. Okay. I could go on forever about pi. There are numerous great resources about this mathematical phenomenon. I'll include them in the video description if you're curious. But all of this comes back around to the same message. We could all use a little more pi in our lives.